Hey guys, today I am finally testing out Rare Beauty. I've been wanting to try this out for a while. This is a brand by Selena Gomez. I'm sure you guys know that. I feel like a lot of celebrities just come out with makeup lines just to get a quick buck, which, I mean, I understand everybody needs money, but I feel like there was a lot more thought put into this line that Selena Gomez came out with, and she just seems like a super sweet and genuine person. So this is a brand that I felt like I wanted to support. So I decided to pick up a few things during the Sephora sale. I picked up her foundation and also the Selena's Faves 4-piece mini set. So I'm gonna be doing mostly full face. So I have 5 products to share with you guys today. Foundation, blush, highlighter, lip product, and mascara. So let's just go ahead and get into this. So starting off with their foundation, this is the Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation. This retails for $29. This comes in 48 shades, which I was honestly kind of surprised right off the bat that this comes in 48 shades. A lot of times foundations do not come with that many shades to start, so I think that's awesome. And I feel like they definitely include a lot of people in this range, which is very important. And I was looking, I feel like there definitely are still a lot more lighter shades than deeper shades, but I do still think that they came out with a good amount of shades, so hopefully everybody would be able to find a shade for this foundation. So this is supposed to give a medium coverage, and it's supposed to give a natural finish. This is formulated without parabens, and what I noticed about her products when you're looking on the Sephora website is that they do avoid a variety of ingredients, things like parabens, formaldehydes, sulfates, mineral oil, and things like that. So I thought that that was really great. This is supposed to be a breathable foundation with a weightless feel of a serum, and it's supposed to be buildable medium coverage. Also, something really cool about this packaging is you see this kind of like really unique shape with a little ball at the top, and the reason that they did this, it was very thought out. It's supposed to be helpful for those who have limited mobility in their hands to help make it easier to open the product and use the product. So I thought that that was really cool and really thought out, and I just love that she incorporated that into the packaging. I feel like that's pretty rare that you find brands doing something like that. It just is including more people, so I think that's really awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and test this out now. So I'm just gonna shake this up. It is supposed to be a weightless serum type of foundation, so you do get that like doe foot type of applicator, a very large doe foot applicator. Think kind of like the Tarte Shape Tape, maybe a little bit larger than that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swipe it on. And I'm also gonna like use this for concealer too. I don't know if I just applied way more than I need to, but we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this in with a sponge. Oh, also, I have the shade 180W, and this shade is described as a light medium with warm beige undertones. Honestly, just kind of guessed online from looking through the shades, so hopefully this is an okay shade for me. So far, it looks like it is actually a pretty good match. So immediately, I'm definitely getting very light coverage. Maybe it also has to do with the fact that I'm using a sponge. I normally just don't really like using brushes because I feel like that just like makes foundations look heavier on me and cakey. So that's why I'm going to use a sponge, but I'm going to go ahead and I'll do a second layer too to see how much I can like build this up. Now I do have quite a bit of hyperpigmentation to cover, but it's really looking really pretty. It looks still very skin-like. Definitely kind of has that like serum-like feel where it's very, very light and it feels kind of serum-like. It's a thinner formula and it sinks into the skin really, really nicely, and my skin just still looks like skin. Just not looking like heavy or anything like that. And I feel like it definitely helped to kind of even out the complexion with that one layer. I'm gonna go in with one more layer to see if I can build this up to a medium coverage. Okay, so that second layer, I definitely think it helped to build up that coverage a bit. Definitely more of a medium coverage now. I can still see some of my hyperpigmentation spots poking through, but I do think it looks really, really beautiful. It definitely gives kind of like a dewy finish, at least initially on me. We'll see once it kind of sets down. It does say it's supposed to give a natural finish, but yeah, it's definitely giving a little bit of like a dewy glow to the skin, as you can probably tell, but it looks really beautiful, and I feel like my skin looks healthy. It really doesn't look that heavy, maybe like slightly heavy around the mouth area, but honestly, it's really not that obvious. So I do think it still looks like really nice and natural, and just feel like it makes my skin look nice and healthy, kind of evens out the skin tone. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and use the products from the Selena's Faves 4-piece mini set. This includes a mini soft pinch liquid blush in Joy, a mini positive light liquid luminizer in Mesmerize, a mini lip souffle matte lip cream in Inspire, and a mini Perfect Strokes universal volumizing mascara in black. This set retails for $30. All right, so I'm gonna test out the blush. This is in the shade Joy, which is described as a dewy muted peach. So I'm gonna go ahead and just dab this. I'm just gonna take a little on my finger and just kind of, wow, that's a lot more pigmented than I thought it was gonna be. Oh no, I feel like I might have applied way too much. I think maybe I should have gone in with a much lighter hand. Oh wow, 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 wow. I applied way too, okay, oh no. Okay, I think I needed to go in with like just a dot. Oh wow. Okay, we're gonna try to make this work. Gonna just use a sponge to blend this in. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, that is so much more pigmented than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, I definitely applied that way too low on my face too. Oh no, oh no. I don't want to be ruining this whole look. Now I know. I need to go in with a very, very light hand. Okay, now you know. Go in with like a dot. Just a dot to start. I just went in way too fast with that. Does this look okay? Do I still look a little crazy? I think it looks a bit better. Maybe it'll kind of like mute down a little bit. I can say this blends in really, really well. Definitely applied too much, but it blends in really well. It looks really natural and skin-like, besides that I applied a little too much and it's a bit bright, but it's really pretty and it looks very, very skin-like. And wow, yeah, that is pigmented. Very, very pigmented. Okay, note to self. Also, if you were to get the full size of the blush, it retails for $20. All right, so next I'm gonna go in with highlighter. This is the Positive Light Liquid Luminizer Highlight. This is in the shade Mesmerize, and Mesmerize is described as a rose bronze, which is Selena's go-to shade. This comes in 8 shades, which I think is really great for a highlighter. I feel like normally you don't get that many shade options for highlighters. So if you were to get the full size of this, it retails for $22. I feel like the mini set though is definitely a good way to go if you do like the shades that come in this. This looks very, very pretty. Ooh, definitely that like rose gold kind of shade if you like a pinky kind of highlighter. This is looking very glowy, very dewy. It's giving me those like glass skin vibes, besides that I applied too much blush, but it's looking like very like healthy, glowy, no makeup kind of makeup look to me right now. Again, besides the fact that I applied too much blush, but it just looks very like healthy and glowy and dewy. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna actually try to apply a little bit of the blush to my eyelids for eyeshadow. I don't know if this is gonna be a mistake or not. I'm gonna go in very little bit, just a dot. I'm gonna take a dot on both sides and just blend that in. Oh my goodness, you guys, this stuff is so, wow, this is so pigmented and it just goes a long way. Like this mini size would last you a long time. I feel like it would take forever to go through a full size. So if you wanted to try this out, I feel like definitely check out this set as long as you like the shades that are in here. I'm gonna go do my eyebrows real quick and then I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the Plume Nourish and Define Pomade in the shade Ashy Daybreak. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. All right, so then I'm gonna go ahead and use the Perfect Strokes Universal Volumizing Mascara. So you can get the mini size. If you were to get the mini size separately and not in the set, it retails for $11. And if you want to get the full size, it retails for $20. So this is supposed to be volumizing, curling, lengthening, long wearing. It's made without parabens and it's vegan. It's a universal mascara with a unique eye-hugging brush to lift, lengthen, curl, and volumize every lash type for a lusher look. So let's look at this brush. So it looks kind of like a straight, almost blush with maybe like little bits of a curve to it. I don't know if I'm good at explaining that, but I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. It's definitely like lifting my lashes. It's curling them up a little bit. Just smudge some on my eyelid on accident. That happens to me a lot though. I don't think it's fault to the mascara. Okay, so there is the mascara. I feel like my lashes are definitely like drooping down a little bit now. That happens to me with a lot of mascaras though. But there is what it looks like. Hopefully you guys can see it well. And then moving on to the Lip Souffle Matte Cream Lipstick. If you were to get the full size, it retails for $20. This is the shade Inspire, and this is described as a bright red, which is Selena's go-to fave. So this is a weightless, air-whipped lip cream that hugs lips with rich color and nourishing hydration that gives a soft, velvety matte finish. Oh, it actually feels like really moisturizing going on. I can definitely feel that like velvetyness to it. It feels like really like smooth going on. Very moisturizing. It does say it's supposed to be a matte finish, so I will wait and see how it kind of sets down. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of bronzer just to warm up the face a little bit. I'm gonna go in with the Vapor Beauty Bronzer. Just gonna warm up my face a little bit. Here's the completed look with everything. I don't know if I really like this red shade on me personally. I think it's pretty. I just don't know if it's like the most flattering shade on me. But I can say what I do like about these products is that they are very like natural looking, like on the skin. Like my skin looks really, really beautiful and healthy. Definitely, again, applied too much blush there, but I do think it's really pretty. I just know now that I need to go in with a much smaller amount. A little bit goes a long way, and it does blend out absolutely beautifully. The luminizer, the highlighter is really, really beautiful as well. It blends in very, very nicely, and I will say if you like those like liquid type of products that like no makeup kind of look, something that's just like a quick and go type of makeup products that are like really quick and easy to use, I think that you would like these. I do think that the blush is very easy to work with. Even though I accidentally applied a little bit too much, it was easy to kind of blend out and make it look much better. So you can definitely work with this very easily. It blends in really, really well. But yeah, just definitely go in with a very small amount to start and then build it up if you want to build up the color a little bit more. The mascara, initially, I think it's nice. It's not anything like super wowing. It's not really super different than other mascaras that I have tried. Not saying it's a bad product, just, I mean, it's not like immediately like super wowing, I guess. This foundation really does a nice job of like evening out the skin tone. I feel like it gives a really nice amount of coverage. It's not going to give that full coverage, but I feel like it just does a good job for like that like everyday kind of look where you just want to apply a little bit of something to kind of even out the skin tone. And I really like the thought that they put into the applicator to make it easier for people with who have limited hand mobility, easier for them to use it. I think that's really, really awesome and really thought out. This one is probably my least favorite, although now that it is kind of set down, it definitely has that like a little bit of like a drier feeling to it. It's not feeling super uncomfortable like some matte liquid lip products can, but it's definitely feeling a bit more matte, but it also still has a little bit of that like moisturizing feel to it, if that makes any sense. But at the same time, my lips do feel a little bit dry now. I personally would probably want to top it with like a gloss or something just so it feels a little bit more nourishing. But yeah, it's weird. It feels matte. My lips feel a little bit dry, but yet if you like do this, you can feel a little bit of that like slip, like the little bit of that like moisturizing aspect to it. Have you guys tried anything from Rare Beauty? I would love to know your thoughts. If you guys are interested in checking out any of these products, I will have everything that I used in today's video listed and linked in the description box below. If you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And if you guys want to see even more content from me in the future, I would absolutely love it if you would go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all for my next video. Bye guys.